Welcome to Games in the Dark. This is Shadowdark, episode 8. This is the drunk episode of the podcast. I have already started about an hour and a half in. Jay, I saw had a beer at least one.
I don't drink, Jamie. I have no idea what you're talking about to our listeners. I definitely, this is preposterous. I would never, Jamie, I would never endanger the integrity of our program like that.
Yeah. So anyway. This one might be a little off the rails. But yeah, what were you saying, Jay?
So my cousin, he had this philosophy. He was a rye and Coke guy, rye whiskey. And he had this philosophy where the first drink that he poured, he would pour what is colloquially known as a black tooth grin around here anyways, or that's what I've heard it called, where he would pour basically almost the entire drink was rye, and then he would add just enough like Coke to color it dark, right? Just give it the tinge, and then so he'd drink the first one.
What is rye?
Rye is whiskey. It's it's whiskey that predominantly uses rye grain instead of corn, like bourbon or Tennessee whiskey is more like corn based.
I haven't had much whiskey, but I know it's very strong. It has a strong kick.
It does, yeah. I'm predominantly a whiskey guy, I would say. I used to drink lots of scotch. I now drink like rye and bourbon, I would say, when I drink whiskey. Anyway, but he would drink that for the first one, and so the first one was really stiff, and then that meant that everything after that, it didn't matter what the mix ratio was, everything else felt very smooth relative to the first one. So that was his, like, if he wanted to, in his early 20s, partying, if he wanted to really tie one on, and that was his method. Yeah.
So what I'm doing is a White Russian, except milk instead of creamer or whatever. The first one, I had my wife take a few sips first, and she was like, "Oh no, too strong." I was like, "Okay, yeah, let me try this." And I was like, "Oh yeah, it is pretty strong," but now it tastes like water. It's like a watered down milk taste right now. So yeah, perfect.
That's great.
And this is my second one.
Incredible. And now refresh my memory. I feel like you haven't seen The Big Lebowski. Is this true?
I haven't. No.
It's crazy to me because The White Russian is like iconic in that film, and it's a great movie. Yeah, it's like an iconic part of the movie. You got to watch Big Lebowski, dude. It's Coen Brothers, and you've mentioned that even though you didn't know who the hell they were, we mentioned movies made by them and like Fargo and that sort of thing.
Fargo was great. It was hilarious and fucked up at the same time.
That's exactly what Lebowski is. Lebowski is like, I think for most millennials and for people who criticize millennials, people make fun of millennials for loving Lebowski as much as they do. But it's kind of like the cult film of our generation. I feel like it's kind of true.
Okay.
So
I will watch it.
It's incredible. It's just expect it to be. It's funny, but it's also fucked up, and some of it is a little nonsensical and that kind of thing, and like kind of surreal. But you just lean into it. It's just fun. It's just good fun.
Yeah. I like John Goodman. I think I saw him in the Cloverfield movie. Was he the creepy dude in Cloverfield?
Yes. Yeah, I haven't seen Cloverfield, but I remember the trailers and stuff. Yes, he's the creepy
guy. What's his name? Mr. Bug Eyes.
John Turturro or Steve Buscemi?
No, Steve Buscemi, Bug Eye Dude. Yeah. He's great. Armageddon and Crazy Dude in the plane movie with Nick Cage.
Con Air.
Yeah, Con Air.
Hell yeah. You're speaking my language, all these 90s movies? Hell yeah, dude.
I like all of them. What's his name? The main guy in Big Lebowski.
Why can't I think of his name off the top of my head?
Anyway,
that guy. Yeah, we know the guy, yeah.
I don't think I've seen a lot of his stuff. I've seen
Jeff Bridges.
Like I know Jeff Bridges. I know he's in a Western. I haven't really seen the Western. It might be 3:10 to Yuma, similar to that. Maybe.
It's True Grit. It's a remake of True Grit. The original True Grit had John Wayne in it, and he plays like John Wayne's character in the updated version.
I saw him in the new Tron stuff. I assume he's in the old Tron. Otherwise, why would they cast him there?
I think he's the original, like, main character of the first Tron movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, it was a person that went into the thing. Did he become a program?
I believe so. I believe he's the person that goes into the. Yeah.
Well, I need to watch the original Tron then, because
I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
I thought we were talking about Tron. Oh my God, look, I am.
Hey, what? Liam's joining us. Liam, welcome. We've already started the recording of the podcast
We've
because
started the recording.
this is the Drunk Cast.
This is the
episode
Drunk
8.
Cast.
We will make
to
it
you by Sweetwater Brewery, Atlanta, Georgia.
We will make it a podcast tradition for every episode divisible by 8 to be the Drunk Cast.
Hell yeah.
Hey, see you at 144.
Mainly because I have a whole bunch of alcohol that I'll never drink otherwise after buying that vodka in Kahlua. Can I tell you guys?
Please.
This was my first experience going into a liquor store, and I felt like a
Couldn't
dirtbag.
believe that. I
felt-
believe it.
Why?
I felt like I was like
If you've ever gone into a
an
liquor store and
alcoholic
not felt
going
like a
into
dirtbag,
a
you're
store
doing it
that's
wrong.
just alcohol. Everything that I saw on every aisle was either alcohol or stuff to mix with alcohol, and I felt very uncomfortable. I
You
was
go in
the
a
only
liquor store,
person
you're going in there to
the
make a
store.
bad decision. You know what I mean?
Jamie,
And then when I left,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, I was going to say, what you have to do is you have to go to a liquor store on like a Saturday morning. Or Sunday morning. That's when you have
Oh,
to
I don't
go.
want
Well,
to
they're
meet those
closed on
people.
Sundays,
That's the ones that
apparently.
couldn't get into Walmart.
So it's right next to HEB. Like it's sharing a wall with the HEB. I saw the HEB when I went in there didn't have anything except for beer and wine. I didn't want to go for beer or wine. I wanted some vodka. I wanted to get a White Russian made. So I had to find a liquor store. I was like, oh, okay, there's a place called Twin Liquors. I'll go in there. But halfway there, like after finding an aisle for the stuff that I needed, there was a woman who came in. I was like, okay, well, now I see the dregs of society. I'm one of them. I feel really shitty. I didn't look the cashier in the eyes. I just paid for it with my card. I was like,
You can
thanks.
never,
And then
you can never look the cashier in the
felt-
eyes. You'll never get your soul back.
I felt terrible. But when I left, I got to my car. I saw a family of kids waiting at a car. I was like, oh, Jesus, this is the woman's family. Oh, my God. Am I going to be one of these people that has their kids waiting in the back seat while I go get
Don't
alcohol?
worry, kid. Your mom will be out in just a minute.
Incredible.
And this was my first time in a liquor store. The sign said, like, you will be ID'd, blah, blah, blah. No one ID'd me.
Of course not.
Jamie,
Look more
I
than
hate to
21.
tell you, I wasn't ID'd today either when I purchased my beer. We've gotten to a certain time in a man's life. And that,
Never. The only time I've been ID'd was in Japan when I was actually drinking stuff. Like,
was
when I
that because they're
21.
like, they all look old? I don't
No, I think it's because I was young. I was a young lad, like a
What's
good
the
50
drinking age in
pounds
Japan?
lighter than what I am currently. I think it's 20.
20? Interesting.
It's 18 here.
It's 18 in Australia, too. In Mexico, I'm pretty sure it was crazy low when I was there, but I think they bumped it up since then.
21 in the U.S. for Canadians. 18, that makes sense because that's when you can do military and other shit.
I was gonna
that's
say
like
you
kill
can be in the military, you can vote, you can I don't know all the things. Basically everything unlocks at 18, except for like renting a
You
van.
can kiss a
or something
90-year-old
like
woman.
that. you rent a vehicle. It's like you better be 25, motherfucker.
Oh my goodness. You know what? When I was visiting my dad in Florida, we were renting a van to get his truck. Okay, so his truck died when we were fishing. So his boat was stuck on the dry to get pulled out. It was still in the water.
The dry dock?
So we had to go to
no.
U-Haul. The U-Hauls that are they're tied to a gas station, right? So we went to a gas station and we're like, hey, can we get a U-Haul? And then that person was like, what's it for? And they're like, they didn't like that we said to pool a vehicle. Apparently you can't pool a boat out. So we went to another one and we didn't tell them. And then we got the boat out. It was fine. Anyways, they had to ID them for that stuff. To get all that information, they filled out all the forms. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm rambling. Liam, what are you drinking tonight?
I am drinking Sweetwater IPA, my first love in the beer world. And I saw it on the grocery store shelf, and it was just calling out to me. I really enjoy it. I think it's 6.3% ABV, if I remember right.
0.3. How many are you in now?
Right now, I'm working on number 3.
3. And Jay?
I am drinking. This is a throwback. I tend to buy when I buy beer. I tend to buy like local craft brew and that sort of thing. But there's something nostalgic in the summers for me. Yeah, listen, I have a little bit of scratch, and I'm going to put it towards buying things that I like. All right,
yeah, use your money.
And instead of buying something nice, I thought this is a trashy thing that we're doing, and so I bought my favorite lowbrow beer. Which I almost always drink in the summers. This is like a cutting the grass, doing yard work, sweating your bag off, like
shirtless,
go grab a cold one.
100%.
I have Miller Genuine Draft, which just
now
has
that is as low class as it gets, buddy. Cheers.
Yes, it makes me happy in hot weather. And I actually cut the grass today, did a bit of yard work, and so as soon as I came in, then I dropped one of these bad boys down the old gullet, and it just felt like home.
That's how you do it.
Shit, I just dropped something. Hey, Mason isn't here tonight.
He
was going to be here.
No, he's under the legal limit.
But he did say no, he's not under there.
I'm just kidding.
He did an all-nighter after hearing about your brownie cherry pie last night. He wanted to get some of that. So he took pictures of him going to Denny's at like, I guess on his time it was around 1:30 a.m.
Yeah, you put Mason's life in danger, Jay. How dare you?
Listen, I described one delicious treat that I made myself, and he goes crazy. I can't help what other people do.
It sounds delicious.
He should have just driven all the way here. He could have just pulled an all-nighter. He could have driven, and he could have crashed at that. He could have crashed at the pad. I would have made it. He could have eaten the rest of the pan of brownies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still got the cherry pie filling in the fridge.
For those who remember, Jay has a reputation of his wife bringing him delicious snacks during the podcast. So she could just bring you brownies.
My wife gets upset at me and tells me to get more life insurance because I'm going to die soon. Because my recent I had a blood test 2 weeks ago, and I have high cholesterol, so I shouldn't. But it's only once every 10 episodes. It's fine. We're fine.
8. Once every 8, you said. Come on.
No, the 8. Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
There's a
8.
formula.
You're right.
Yeah. I don't do math. I'm just going to drink when you guys tell me, all right? If I wanted to do math,
I was thinking the next one would
be
episode 18, but no, it's episode 16.
Jamie, I think that you should have a White Russian before every episode that we play. I just think that it
loosen up a little bit, Jamie.
You know?
Yeah.
I did not enjoy the first 30 minutes, but once I got a little buzz and things started tasting more like water, I was like, all right, great,
boys,
we're good.
We got another soldier down in the trenches. Hold on.
Yeah?
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Do you guys have work tomorrow? Are you working tomorrow?
I'm working,
I
but
work
I'm
for
remote.
myself. I work every day.
Jay, you work?
No comment. I would never go to my job hungover, Jamie. Ever.
The school
He's
year
molding
is
young minds,
out.
Jamie. How dare you insinuate?
Today was the last day for my kids.
What?
I don't know. Yeah.
It's May.
No.
Don't you got?
Yeah, it's May. That's when school gets out.
May is when school's out in the U.S.
Them children's got to come down to the farm
What? Is it
and help Pop.
Different in Canada?
Get all them things out the field.
College ends at the end of April, but our secondary, primary secondary school ends at the end of June. So they only have July, August off.
The end of June?
End of June.
Shit.
That's awful.
So they only have a month and a half?
Why do you hate children in Canada?
Well, they get 2 months. They start the first week of September.
Start again in August?
No,
they don't start in August. Okay. No, that makes
it's
a little
August
more sense.
in the U.S.
Yeah.
Start like mid-August or something.
I suspect that the school years are the summer holidays are aligned in both countries for the same reason, and that is agriculture. Because here historically you had to give farm kids the summers off because they couldn't be expected to be in school anyway because they were laboring at home, right? And even still, in September is historically harvest up here, at least recently, and so that means that school is for kids who are in middle school or high school that are from a farming background. They're poorly attending in September because they're harvesting. Child labor, it's a real thing.
Yeah,
but there's just fewer farms, fewer families who have farms these days.
So I know that there's schools that are specifically agriculture schools for high schools. They specify, at least in the U.S., there's specific.
There's a few
schools
here,
that are out in the towns that are full of cornfields and shit.
Mm-hmm. There's a
Is that
few
one of the
here.
schools you attend?
No,
Not attend, but
like that
supervise?
I instruct at. No, no. I'm like the schools that I've taught at either urban or rural schools. Like I was at a school that was I was in a town, but in a more rural community, I guess you would say. The last couple years, I'm at a more urban school now. And then before that, I was at the university. But no,
Well, the
like
summers are busy for planning.
summers are summers are fucking busy just with everything because you're trying to take your holidays. Like we mentioned before, the climate up here in Canada is like you really want to take your holidays during July and August anyway because it's when the best weather is. And so you're just busy. You're busy like with vacation. Like I think we have a 2-week stretch of vacation planned in July and then another 2-week stretch in August. So my wife took a bunch of time off. And so we'll be traveling a bunch of different places, just like in Canada and that kind of thing. During those 2 months. And then, the rest of the time, like probably the time between our vacations, I'll have the kids at home. And then, it'll be a bunch of planning for next year and just, getting your ducks in a row and all that kind of shit. So, and like, I go back to work like, the last week of August. So I don't get,
my mom was a teacher and they always go back before the students go back pretty significantly.
Yeah. It's like a week of just like staff meetings and prep and last minute planning and all that.
Decorating your room. If you're an American teacher, paying for stuff that the government should be paying for.
They might do the same in Canada. You guys get like a stipend to spend on your room?
It's kind of both. Like some of the rooms are kind of because they're departmental rooms or whatever. Like they're often just have inherited decorations and all that kind of shit in them anyway. So you don't have to really set up your own class. It's kind of like this year. I bought a rolling lectern to instruct from, and just like a handful of other. Like I bought
on your own.
Yeah,
like it wasn't reimbursed.
I just bought it because I didn't give a shit.
No, this is how most teachers go about their business. They're like, it's fine. I'll just buy it.
I know.
I bought an espresso machine for like behind my desk. Like,
is there like a method to submit things for reimbursal?
You can, but when you're like a new person in a building, like for me personally, anyway, I'm kind of like,
okay,
I'm gonna use it anyway. I do not want to go seek approval for someone else and beg for money for it. Because it was like $50 or $60. I'm like, on fucking Amazon.
So,
like,
so you need someone's approval before you get it, and then you have to fill out forms.
That's usually the way it works. It depends on your administrator. There's a lot more money in the law firm than there is in a given public school.
Of course. I wish it was different. I wish that
there are like pros and cons. Like when I was at the university, obviously there's no classroom budget. Like your classrooms are just managed by like the university. And there's no decorations or whatever. It's like the classroom is the fucking classroom, and you like you're in there for your lecture, and
you
then
don't have to like foster. It might as well be in a park or in a like a 100% or whatever.
It might as well be. It could be literally fucking anywhere. But you do have to supply your own tech, right? So which means like there's infrastructure in the rooms, like there's projectors.
I didn't give you a laptop. They're supposed to give you a laptop.
Buy your own laptop. Yeah. I had my own laptop. It was my personal
that's where American
you guys are contractors that are just hired for
they don't give a shit,
a semester.
It's real dangerous, man. You leave a video link playing and you're out.
Oh yeah, I used to put porn on all the time. It was just like, all right, this is educational. Stop being so
weird about class.
Listen, that's how you spread your
seed. Yes. No,
yes.
sorry.
So that everyone is aware of you, you got to do something controversial like stream porn on the middle of your
100%
lesson.
You'll never believe what this college instructor did. Click here to find out.
Exactly.
It's just a picture of Jay, like shirt unbuttoned, like a little too far.
Yeah.
Rated like 10 chili peppers
come to Saskatoon University.
The days when I had a fucking chili pepper, I remember the days of Rate My Prof when I had a chili pepper.
I bet you have a chili pepper. I bet you got a chili pepper.
Last time I checked, my chili pepper had faded. I didn't have a chili pepper.
You got a half a chili pepper at least.
I used to have a chili when I was a young stud. I had a chili pepper.
Go in there with the 3 buttons down, Jay. Just come on.
I'm gonna be honest. You gotta reach up and clean off that dry erase board real high.
Ooh.
Yeah. Wear some booty shorts.
Some booty shorts.
Guys, I'm
Some
sorry, my
booty
slacks
shorts.
were in the wash. All I had was my cut-off denims.
Yeah. I was
Exactly.
I was like a collared shirt and blazer guy. That was typically what I rocked. I had a circulation of blazers and that kind of thing. And that was kind of the.
You guys ready to get into Shadowdark?
No, I just want
Episode 8?
to keep talking about me, dude. Like I just love talking about me.
It's talking about,
And I love to hear my own voice too. So this is great.
red-haired man meat right there.
Yeah. Do you ever
All right.
re-listen to the episodes, Jay?
Our episodes?
Yeah.
They're recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Like they exist somewhere for me to look at.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, you could go to the
Spotify,
Patreon.
YouTube.
That's gamesinthedark.com.
Oh my God.
Can you
Patreon.
say it one more time for me?
Dark.
I just want to write it down.
Spell
In
that
the
out.
dark.com.
Mhm. Spelled the normal way?
And there's a support us link that goes straight to the Patreon.
Really?
It's Games in the Dark at Patreon. And
Any
you
support would be
can
appreciated.
subscribe for free and get most of the episodes. The
Doesn't
only
cost
thing you
anything?
don't get, it's totally free. The only thing that costs just a little bit, like $5, that's cheaper than your coffee in the morning that you get every single day. Cheaper than that. $5 a month to get access to the Mothership campaign. And who knows what's coming
It's a
after
good
Mothership? I
campaign.
do. I know what's coming after Mothership.
It's
I
a
think-
good
I think Jay
campaign.
and
I got
Liam
an
knows.
idea, but I'm not
I-
sure.
there's
I'm
a-
never sure. I'm
but-
on my toes all the time.
I do. The
But
Mothership
we'll keep
campaign
it
is
quiet.
actually pretty spicy. So
I'll tell you
that's-
what.
that's a pretty good deal.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what.
it's
I'm gonna throw in something on top of the $5 tier. Anybody who goes into the $5 tier, I'm gonna do my best to persuade Jay to give you a little kiss. Just one little.
Yeah.
I
How's
can't
he gonna
guarantee
do
he'll
that?
do it.
You
I
have to roll
can't
that high
say he'll do
persuasion
it.
check, brother. Got to roll that
Yeah.
high persuasion check.
They gotta
mean-
they gotta drive to meet him, or is Jay gonna fly out to him?
Depend. I guess how far do they want to make the persuasion check? Where do they want to set the DC? You know, just a little.
How about instead of that, maybe just a little voice memo to them from
Ooh,
Jay?
I listen.
You
if
can
they
pick a cast
can,
member
if they can,
to do a
they can
voice
stand the sound of my voice, then I would be happy to.
Jay,
I would-
you are the best voice of the podcast.
That's true.
What? No, get out of here.
I
Yep.
agree.
It's true.
I agree.
It's that
True.
thing.
As the
you know that
other
thing
good
where you,
voice of the podcast, Jay. I agree.
that thing where you listen to like the answering machine message that you've left, and you're like, is that what I fucking sound like? You know what I mean? I have that to such a high degree that yes, I have listened back to the odd episode that we've done, specifically when I want to, we've had a break in recording a particular game and I want to try to remember something, or if I'm like fishing for, hey, I need to remember this thing and take better notes and that kind of thing. That's typically the way I would do it. So it's kind of like a commute thing, or honestly, like an hour before we start recording, I'll often skip through one or whatever. And yeah, every time I talk, I'm just like, there I am again. Shit.
Yeah.
That's me.
I re-listened to every single podcast before and also when editing. So
I do a thing that I'd
It's
highly
all
encourage
great.
all of our audience members.
and
to
you know
do,
what?
Which is
After recording it, I feel like, oh man, this podcast doesn't sound too great. But when I re-listen to it, it's like, okay, I
Sounds
kind of
like
get
butter.
it.
Yeah.
It's pretty decent. I don't feel like I am totally trying to destroy the party, because that's how I feel sometimes. Like,
No, never.
oh shit,
Never.
I'm trying to
I
kill
never
everyone. What
feel
the
that
hell?
way.
No.
I never feel
You're
that
like
way about
incredibly fair to lenient, I would say. Like on the scale of things, I would say
Well, let's
incredibly
not
fair
go
to
crazy,
lenient.
Jay. He's fair.
Listen, just because you're suicidal in every fucking game we play doesn't mean he's trying to kill us. And he usually prefaces your suicidal bullshit with, "I'm sorry,
Are
Liam,
you
but
sure
are
about
you
this,
sure?"
Liam? Are you
He
sure?
does
Sorry.
apologize.
He apologizes a lot.
Yeah,
That's why
he does.
This is why
But
this is
I
why
will say-
the Canadians love Jamie, because he's always saying sorry.
I am so sorry, Liam, but you just walked into the
your
death.
dog is dead.
Yeah.
You did. I warned you twice, but you still
It's
did
true.
it.
It's true. The character
But it's
tells me
fun.
what to do. I don't tell the character what to do.
We've
I'm
been
an
doing
artist,
it
baby.
for
Me and Daniel Day-Lewis have
at
that in
least
common.
5 years, maybe 6, 7. I don't know.
It's been a while.
Um,
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of years of fun games, and I want to keep going. So let's keep going with Shadowdark.
Or
Episode 8. We're gonna try this, guys. I'm still drinking. I'm on
No,
my
I-
second White Russian.
I did
Let's do
click
it.
on the link, and it did not boot the the Foundry server.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's probably because of my internet. Did you know that I had a fucking mouse destroy my fiber cable?
Is that what happened?
That's what happened. There were mouse little turds, droplings below the.
You got a snake in your house and you still got a mouse problem? Are you kidding
me?
I
don't release the snake to maintain
problem solution.
I don't.
What's he doing? How's he earning?
I don't want to kill mice. I purchased the pre-killed, humanely euthanized. I don't know how they do it, but I assume they do it in a way that's not violent. I've got a whole story of what I did when I was a teenager.
Honestly.
I don't know if you guys want to hear this shit.
We're gonna get canceled if you tell this story, Jamie.
I won't tell it then. I'll tell it on Mothership. Subscribe to the $5 tier and I'll tell it. Okay.
I love that.
Subscribe for $5.
You want to cancel us? You got to pay $5 to cancel us.
$5. We're a cheap
exactly.
date.
At least. Come on. You can cancel it after the first month. Hey, I've got a special going on until the end of the month that it's only $1.25 for the first month. Come on.
Really? Wow.
Come on. Okay, well, this won't come out until 2 weeks later, so it's going to be too late. But you know what? I'm going to extend that one more month. And just to get this in there after,
Jamie,
what is it? Today's
being crazy.
May. What's after May? June? After June, it's going to go back to $5, guys.
Usually.
So you better subscribe,
You get in there now. You get in
you
there
enjoy
now,
us
you get the good stuff.
Talking shit and stuff.
Yeah. Jamie, I don't want to interrupt your sales plug here. But I also don't want to encourage the kind of binge drinking that's the two of you are engaging in. I am obviously not. However, I would like to take this opportunity to present to our listeners a proposition. Perhaps you could join us in what's going on.
I was wondering how long it'd be till one of the cast members propositioned to our listeners.
Yeah. Perhaps maybe this is one of those episodes where you hit the pause button and you're like, I'm going to finish listening to this when I get home and I have a nice frosty beverage with me. And, I don't know that we have a drinking game that can go along with this. But
are you encouraging alcohol?
I'm not encouraging alcohol abuse. I'm just saying that if you're an adult listening,
maybe it's a frosty soda.
I didn't say abuse.
You can choose to do whatever you want. For instance, right now, Jamie's on beverage number 2 and Liam's on number 3 or something like that.
We'll probably have to step away for a third one, so I'm just warning you guys.
I'll have to step away for number 5, but yeah.
I'm already halfway done with this.
The look on the face as you take a big drink. Incredible. I'm just saying, folks, play along at home. Sometimes when I listen to an actual play, like a Glass Cannon pod or something like that, I'll build a character. You know what I mean? In whatever system they're in. And I'll think to myself, if it was my turn right now, what would I do if I was going between these two players at the table? What would I do? And I might even just sit there with a D20 in my hand and roll it and be like, would I have succeeded this turn in doing something? Or would I have failed? And then let's just keep moving on. Just as a hypothetical, imagine yourself in that situation.
Can I tell you something, buddy?
That's great.
What?
I've never done that.
Can I tell you something?
What?
If you were any less cool, that would be the saddest shit I've ever heard, but somehow you can pull it off.
It's fun. It's fun to imagine, if you're one of those,
it's fun.
If you're an RPG player that likes to theory craft and likes to think, man, I would love to. I love the group that I play with, but it would be cool to play that published.
It'd be cool if we could play with this better group that you like.
No. Like the camp, maybe the adventure path they're in or whatever.
Right, I know what you mean. I wouldn't
know what I mean?
I would have never gotten into TTRPGs the way I have if it weren't for the Glass Cannon's Starfinder playthrough that they did.
The Glass Cannon is amazing.
They're
the podcast that after I found them, I completely shut off my access to that other large name, just because of the way that everyone is just a friend around the table and enjoying themselves,
Yeah. Fun. Critical Role, it just doesn't make it.
They're great.
Doesn't do it
they're
for
great.
Me. I'm sure they're great for a lot of people. Deborah, I'm very talented.
I've said it before.
Also very talented.
I'm a big fan of Critical Role. I haven't watched everything, but I kind of started watching that show from the very beginning when they were on Geek and Sundry, and so kind of that OG. I watched the first, kind of
I watched
campaigns.
the first.
What we're
season,
saying is we're trying to poach your talent. Critical Role and
Yeah,
Glass
and I loved
Cannon.
it.
We're not
If you can
poaching
send-
any. Hold on. Let me make it clear. This podcast will always be only the 6 of us that have been on it. I will not add another one unless someone dies or
Hold
for
'em to
whatever
it.
reason.
Hold him to
If
it.
I die,
leaves-
can I bequeath
if-
it to someone? Is that
Yeah, sure. You can. It is only
I'm gonna bequeath
adoptable
it to
by
Jay's
whoever
wife.
you bequeath it
It's gonna be
to.
on
She
the
would
file.
never. My wife would never.
Then,
She-
sorry, it's in my will. She's got to do it.
She wouldn't. She just wouldn't.
Well,
She'd be like, send me to
We're
jail.
I
not
don't know
going to
her name, but
hire
she's-
talent that is like, oh yeah, this person has been doing improv at LA for 5 years, and now here they are. I'm not doing that shit.
Ugh. Ugh,
Just having
LA.
fun with my
Ugh.
friends that
That's right.
I found randomly online using Roll20,
That's right.
and I'm enjoying what we have.
It's a big,
I
big
have a
old
very
serendipity.
enjoyable time
You know,
with
it's
you
really what
guys.
it is.
It is
Exactly.
genuinely nice to 3 nights a week be able to be like, hey, I'm going to hang out with my buddies for a couple of hours.
It's
you
great.
know?
And then I just have to ignore my wife telling me that it's terrible that I am doing this thing that is away from her. You know what?
She can be
I-
on.
I should be able to have my own fun. And that's
You
what
know
this is.
Couples need their own.
You are an
individuals in a
independent
couple.
woman.
They need their own thing to do. They need their own hobbies.
Exactly.
Yeah, keep
She
things
can-
fresh when you are.
You know
together.
what? I'll roll it. I'll GM a game for them. How about that?
Don't do
Put
it.
my girlfriend.
Don't do it.
All
I
the
tried.
wives.
I tried. It
Put
was
'em on.
very. No, it's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea.
All right.
Some
Anyway,
people do.
if you're
Yeah.
listening at home, drink along with us if you so choose, and if you're of legal age in your area and you can do it responsibly, go right ahead. Join us for the fun.
Everyone. Well, okay, hold on. We do mark it as explicit. That's the age of 18. So anyone who's at a country that
At
is
a
18
legal
and up,
drinking age.
Canada, Canadians, that's great. Americans, wait until you're 21.
And you know what? I'm going to give an alternative. You crack open a nice Coca-Cola if you're a younger member of the audience, and you do a little
Get that
soda
little
chug
sugar
along
rush?
with us. Yeah, get a little
Yeah.
sugar rush.
Yeah, you know, or if you're California sober, spark up a doobie. You know what I mean? Get into
Well,
it.
I didn't say that.
There is a reason we did this on
Legal up here,
our
brother.
Shadowdark thing, because Noah and Sean are teetotalers. They don't drink.
They don't do it.
So it's only
They don't do it.
Shadowdark.
I rarely drink, but when you were like, "Hey, let's do it," I was like, "I got to do it for the team." So
Yeah, I mean, it's been
when the
years.
inevitable lawsuit comes along,
All right. Let's
right.
get into the game. It's been at least 30 minutes of talking.
Yep,
Oh,
it's like
here it comes.
33, right?
Is the Foundry open? Should I go back?
It
to
is.
Okay.
I linked it on Discord. Does that work?
to it.
It says
Yep,
it's
that
online.
worked.
Great. Not that it matters, because everything's theater of the mind, because this is a
That's true.
podcast. Everything is in your mind, guys. We don't need to resort to maps and shit. We're going to
Okay.
say everything.
I got
Describe
a
it.
on the Laramie voice. There we go.
All right.
Oh yeah. What am I going to do without my brother? What am I going to do without?
Your brother. That's a good question. I really don't want to roleplay your brother.
That's fair. He's got his own thing going on.
Yeah. So we last left with you guys at the Circle of Glass Men.
Oh yes, this is like a very
It is a
important.
And we were talking to
huge-
the big wig wizard.
A huge
Yes.
plot point that
There's
you
a-
guys have been seeking.
fucking Archmage and stuff.
So let's go over that real quick so that we don't forget why we're here, what the goal is,
Yeah,
what
just
your
for the
guys'
audience at
goal
home,
is.
because we obviously all know, but
No,
I have
we don't
no
know.
idea. I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Neither do I, Jack.
Fuck the audience right now. We're just talking about ourselves. Listen.
yeah.
So, you guys, during a sandstorm, were essentially rescued by a Djinn called Hasta.
Hesta.
Hesta. Thank you, Hesta.
I remember.
Listen,
baby.
this is the drunk cast. All right, I'm sorry. Hesta
That was
saved you
Hasta.
guys,
Jamie was hostile.
and I'm not that drunk.
Hasta la
Hesta-
vista, baby.
You know, she's wearing the I Dream of Jeannie, like revealing
yes.
bikini shit, and
Yes.
she's just
All right.
lounging
You
there
didn't tell me that.
at the altar. Yeah, I did. I told you. Listen
She's
back.
Laramie's,
Listen
we
back.
love
Laramie's
Hesta.
nearly single.
This was like episode 4, 5.
Yeah,
one
it
of
was
those.
early. It was really early.
Hesta was at this shrine that the Ire prayed at this shrine, and
That's
Ire,
right.
rest in peace. He got the assistance of Hesta to get you out of this sandstorm into the hawk bandits, but she gave you a task to complete in return. In this task, she handed you a vial that Jay's character now has, Zaf the Bull.
Zaf has the vial.
This dwarf that pisses black and rubs his ear. He is I don't know if he's evil. Maybe he's just a very lawful, neutral.
Yeah, I think lawful, neutral.
Rasgodai, following his guidance from the mind washing of the Rasgodais as they kidnap kids and train them for years to become assassins. You were told by Hesta that you need to take this vial to the glass men and pour it on each of these individuals. And then your task is complete. That is payment for this wish. It's a very easy wish. I'm surprised that Ire didn't wish for something else, but this was the wish. This was the task.
Ire was not a big asker. He was a do.
Ire, I support Ire's desire for very simple things, and that's how I would live. Like, if I wasn't working and I wasn't married, I'd probably just be a homeless dude somewhere in Austin. It's like, hey, give me some cash, man. Let me.
And you wouldn't feel weird about walking into a liquor store, Jamie. You would be like, this is where I feel comfortable.
It's like such a fucking dirtbag today. I'm telling you. But
next time,
anyways,
we're gonna have Jamie go to a different type of low life store, like every podcast. He's gonna go into a vape store later.
Oh man, one time I had a flat tire and I had to stop at some like local tire shop. I felt so out of place there. Like, this is a completely different universe. What am I doing talking to these people? Oh my goodness, are they going to hurt me? But no, they were fine.
Okay, so during like the first period I lived in Australia, I lived basically across the train tracks from my house. It was within walking distance, so you could go to the train station, get everywhere, down to Sydney, wherever you needed to.
Yeah.
Right. So there was one little corner store right there, and I liked the little corner store, and it had like some immigrant family to, I'm not sure what their ethnicity was, but some immigrant family to Australia, and they were super nice, very friendly, and I liked their little store. I was like, oh,
they showing us his 5 empty beers. Grab another one.
They got like soda.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, chips.
I'm having a coffee.
Chips and Coke and that kind of stuff. And one day I was busting to go to the toilet, and I was like, I have got to go to the bathroom. I'm going to go into my little store here and talk to my friends and be like, hey, can I go to the bathroom? So it's the son, like, kind of running the store then. He's like a, maybe 15-year-old kid. And I was like, do you guys have a toilet? And he's like, not for the public. And I was like, man, it's a problem. Right. And he's like, all right, like, it's in the back. And so he points me to he's like, this, it's a separate building, like right at the back of the shop. And so I go out into this, like alleyway. They have like a little backyard in the shop, and there's what appears to be an outhouse to the layman's eye. And I was like, all right, I'm not above an outhouse. I go in there. It's fully plumbed, but there are spiders of every description on the wall.
Australian
Famously spiders,
known for their fucked up spiders.
Crawling all over.
Jesus.
And you're like, I'll shit my pants. I'm fine.
No,
actually.
I peed. Thankfully, I didn't have to shit, but I peed and I left, and I was like, "Thank you."
Thankfully, the spider didn't land on your cock.
I have zero spider fear, and I love seeing spiders crawling around my house. I don't mess with them.
I don't mind spiders terribly. I don't like snakes, but I don't mind spiders.
My wife and my kids, they freak out and like.
You're scared of regular working class humans at a tire shop, but you're comforted by spiders.
I wasn't like legit scared. I was more of I felt out of place. I felt like they're not going to accept my money for whatever reason. Like they're just gonna say "fuck you," get
We
out of
only
here.
take Confederate
when
bills here, boy.
When I got them to like say, "All right, we'll start working on it," I looked around for something else to go to, like a shop, and there was a thing across the street. It was a bar I also went to, and I felt out of place at, but I ordered some non-alcoholic drink. I felt like
Give
such
me a Shirley Temple and make it
I
hard.
felt like, oh my goodness, where am I? What is going on today? But anyways, that's not how you guys feel right now in Shadowdark.
No, we don't.
In Shadowdark, you guys feel like this is where you're meant to be. This is the Glass Men. You guys are supposed to be here. This is where Hesta told you to drop the little drop. Just pour the liquid. That's all. It's easy. But there's a fucking Archmage, and he's got a name. He's like a named character in the Jurum. He's got a fucking tower, according to him. I mean, he said that's his tower.
Yeah, he's
that's
a fucking
in the distance.
He's the Wolf of Yarin. That sounds super badass and
Like
really
being the
scary.
Wolf of Wall Street? I don't know.
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street, man. You gotta watch out for him.
Yeah.
And he said, "Hey,
is he just like pumping his chest and going, oh,
he was
like
he was pumping his chest. He was like, get ready. The night's gonna be fine because I'm securing it. I'm an Archmage. I got
He literally told us that he like secured the perimeter, basically, that we're safe, like we're under his protection. That is actually like such a badass move to be like, yeah, I'm not gonna fuck you up. Well, you're here. I'm so good that you guys are safe while daddy's home. Right? Like that's
got it, guys. A level 5 sandstorm demon comes in to try to fuck shit up. I'll handle it. Don't worry about it. It's terrifying.
Laramie feels cared for.
Yeah. Zaf feels, I think he's like, he's trying to do the mental calculus and he can't because he's not that smart, of just like, how do I do this? Because I'm caught between Hesta, who is a pretty sexy Djinn with her sweet
so
I dream
sexy.
Of, yeah, so sexy.
Listen,
with her I dream of
she's
Genie
got
outfit.
she's got B cups. She's got the nice handful size.
We've learned a lot about Jamie. We've learned a lot about Jamie in the last 10 seconds.
I was about to say, Jamie and I have a different taste. I learned today. He likes to limit himself. I'm like,
you don't need to explain. Bodies are wonders. Bodies are wonders.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
There's no problem
what the cup
with
size
preference.
is.
You can do whatever you want.
That's right.
If anything, it's better.
I'm sorry, but
different people have different preferences.
I don't need overflowing, suffocating shit around me. Sorry.
I do.
That's just okay.
Listen,
enjoy what you want. That's fine. Everyone has their preference.
Yeah, teach your own.
But hers are my preference. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is Jamie's personal fantasy that we are describing right now, and that's okay. That's okay. Sounds like she's gorgeous.
She sounds like a lovely lady. I'm sure she's very good at sports.
Maybe she changes it based on what your character's like. So.
Yeah, maybe. Sounds like she's and honestly, also just based on talking to her, sounds like she's got a great personality. You know what I mean? So
maybe. I mean, if you guys like dong, maybe she hangs dong too, depending on what your characters see. Your character preference, Yeah,
exactly.
Not Laramie's thing, but
So caught between a rock and a hard place because I want to please.
Well, the hard place is the dong.
Yeah. I want to please Hesta because she's appealing, but also because I think because he's so like contract driven based on the Razgadai kind of brainwashing. Like he's so like, well, you're given a contract, you fulfill the contract, and so he agreed. His word matters to him. He wants to do that, and at the same time. Fucking Wolf of Yarin is here, baby. Like, this seems...
He said specifically, don't fuck with the Glass Men.
He said, don't fuck with them, because he's researching them and he wants stuff to do. What does the vial of liquid look like? I think you kind of described it as, like light color, like whitish or something like that, originally. Yeah. But is there something more descriptive? Like, if I tried to give a veiled description of this thing to the Wolf of Yarin, to get him to divulge information, is there some characteristic of it other than a light-ish colored liquid that I could use to kind of put in conversation?
So if you shake it, it kind of gets some air bubbles caught in it, right? It gets some oxygenation if you shake it. It's not It's not super thick to be like a pudding. It's more of a
Oily, maybe?
syrupy,
Low
like an oil or
viscosity.
syrup.
Low.
And if you give it a whiff, if you like uncork it, give it a nice sniff, it's doesn't have a smell. It doesn't smell.
Odorless.
It's an odorless white liquid, and it is like, if you were to distribute this among the 8 of them, it'd probably only give you like maybe a couple drops per the 8. So it's a small vial. And what other descriptions are you looking for?
No, that's good. That's a pretty complete
What's
description of it.
vivid?
I was thinking to myself, like, sometimes in like in like old school D&D and that sort of thing, like healing potions are described as almost like a lava lamp, like red with little globules in them and that kind of thing. So I'm just trying to figure out, is there like a little scintillating kind of like little light reflective microplastics, for lack of a better word, you know what I mean?
Microplastics.
Like not microplastics.
They're in there, but we don't
like
want
glitter,
them in there.
like glitter in it or something like that. You know, like that kind of shit. You know, like, is there little scintillating bits in it, or is it like totally homogeneous, just a white?
Homogeneous.
Yeah.
Homogeneous white.
So not
white.
and scentless.
Is
so
it like
hard
is it
to
like
describe?
just
Okay.
flat white, or
You
is it
know
like a little
how-
pearlescent?
You know how like a black hole absorbs all light and shit?
Yeah.
This white seems to be absorbing all scent. It seems to be absorbing it is able to take everything in.
Okay.
Fascinating.
All right. Laramie's
I
gonna
really wish the
Larry-
alchemist, herbalist guy was here today, Mason, so he could make some
Laramie's
kind of
gonna
knowledge
rock
roll
up.
on this, maybe.
Yeah,
Laramie's gonna
unfortunately,
rock up
he's
the
got
Zaf.
he's got some rumbly guts. He decided to no, he doesn't have rumbly guts. He decided that last night he was staying up all night because he wanted to eat some brownies and cherry pie. So he was eating last night, and he did an all-nighter. So he's just passed out right now. He's just
I'm just like
unwakeable.
I'm just like with my boot. I'm just like towing him. I'm just like, brother, wake up! There's
Not
this is-
even a peep.
oh
He's-
no,
He's down for the count. Trust me, man. I've seen
he's
some.
gored.
I've seen
he's
some
gorged
shit
himself.
in my days.
I can't believe how
But
many
you know what,
rations he ate.
Laramie,
Mhm. Yeah, baby.
there's some movement in your backpack.
Holy shit! What's back there?
You
I
open
reach
it up.
back- I reach back and like try to feel back there.
You see your goblin lover
Oh
He
my
snuck
god!
into your backpack.
Baby, I never thought I'd see you again.
Laramie. Laramie.
Yes.
I missed you so much.
I missed you so much, babe.
I'm
Oh
sorry,
my
I
God.
gotta pee. Hold on,
Oh,
hold
I'm
on,
sorry,
hold on.
being
Open your
rude.
mouth.
Meet the Wolf of Wall Street.
As I watch her piss in Laramie's mouth, I'm gonna get up out of our shared tent and just take a smoke break. You know what I mean? Just wait till I hear the fucking river of piss stop hitting the back of his tonsils.
If you turn back and look at the tent, there's a sock hanging from the pole.
I
The
look at it.
central fold
I've
of
been
the
out.
tent.
I've been out for 2 seconds. I look back, the sock's already there. I'm just like,
And you know what? You know what, Zaf?
Nah.
You wouldn't know it unless you tried, but it tastes like syrup.
I will never try.
Golden
I will
syrup.
never try goblin piss, Jamie. Ever.
Now you're going to, of course.
Definitely not. All right.
Thank you, Laramie.
Thank you, babe.
Don't tell my mama.
I'll
Mama
never
will
tell
get
you,
so
Mama.
upset.
You know what? I'm
that I
sorry. The
left
whole
the
weird
city.
thing. I'm sorry if it's weird with your mama now, but I'm just about you, babes. I'm just about
It's
you.
not weird at all.
Okay.
It's not weird.
All right.
I love you.
I love you. All right.
All right, sorry. You can go back to ruminating on whatever you were doing. I just
sorry.
hadn't really had a
Yeah,
peep.
just we both need that refractory period. We'll be back.
I
10
didn't
to
want to
15
take away
minutes.
your ally priests, so I brought her back. Listen, downtime activities are important mechanically, and I do
It's
not shirk mechanics in any system. I will find those mechanics. I will go to that page.
You
can
know what?
trust.
I'm starting to come around to Jay's analysis of fair to lenient at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jamie is nothing if not almost like autistic with his devotion to mechanics.
Jamie is nothing but autistic.
he is like, even when
I say that with love.
when
I am ASD1 diagnosed.
I know that you are, Liam. So I know that you feel the kinship with Jamie,
I
and
do.
you do,
feel it
yeah.
in my bones.
And I feel like even like when we were running Sean's Cyberpunk Red, and somebody wants to do something, and
We're still
Jamie's-
running it, but go on.
Yes, and Jamie's
Yeah,
like nose deep
fine.
in the fucking physical book, being like, what is it that you're doing? And he like looks up the rules before Sean, the GM, can get there. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
it looks like you have to roll this thing and do this thing, whatever. He's literally got it in hand right now because he can't help himself. And that's what we love about you, Jamie.
Listen,
You are
Can I say,
beholden to
as a
mechanics.
person who's GM'd with Jamie assistant GMing, it's so fucking helpful if you just embrace it.
It is.
It's
It
so
is.
great. It's
Oh, it
the
is.
best. Because
Every
I can
system
focus on
has
story
rules,
stuff, and he
okay?
can focus
If
on
you
like
do not
rule
have
stuff.
the
That's
rules,
great.
you don't have the system. Anyone can make up
Right.
stories, but stories need to be
100%.
grounded in the system that they're made in. The mechanics of the system have a purpose, and I will find that mechanic and tell you the page and tell you what's happening. All right,
And I love you for that.
continue,
buddy.
please.
And we all
Continue.
appreciate
I
it.
love you. I love you for that. It I mean that
time out.
100%. I never speak with that like false like sarcasm where I'm like, I love this thing and I actually hate it. I never do that because it's so fucking toxic. I hate that stuff.
Hold on, Jay's got a timeout. What's the
Okay.
timeout, Jay?
All that goblin talk about pissing, I got to go break the seal. I got to go.
All right.
It's
All
crazy.
right.
Crack,
Well,
drain the
listen,
lizard.
guys, we're gonna take a break, and
Short
we're gonna be
break.
back. I'm gonna
Mhm.
refill. Jay's gonna go piss, and maybe Liam's
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
drink some
another
more.
beer. We'll be right back. And we are back. At least I am, and Liam is.
Yeah.
Man, I am
We have
drunk.
no idea how far Jay's bathroom is away from his desk. He could live in a mansion for all we know.
So I spilled on my office floor. That's how
Oh,
much I shouldn't.
is the
continue to drink,
office
but
floor hardwood or is it carpeted or is it
everything.
tiled?
It's the laminate thing that looks like
Oh,
hardwood.
good. You're fine then. Okay. I got a rug down, so if I spill, and worse than a rug, I have like mats under my rug because I work out. This is basically a studio apartment situation. I work
You
out
said
there
you have
too.
mats under your rug?
Yeah, under my rug.
Mats.
Because I have, like little, I think
Cushion?
originally the purpose was, a little cushion. My dog loves it.
Yeah. You just have the one dog?
Yeah, just the one puppies.
3 cats here.
He takes a lot of attention. I've tossed around the idea of getting him another dog, or getting another dog, because he enjoys other dogs and things like that. But I think right now it's better. Maybe wait till he's a little older.
That is a long piss from Jay, but he's back now. I see him sitting
It's a
down. He's getting his
long
headset
piss.
on. He's almost there. He's reorientating
Has
the
he got
headset.
a hat on,
and-
or is that
Oh,
a yarmulke?
He's
What's going on?
hesitating. He's leaning back. He's got a backwards
He's
cap
sliding
on.
it in. Oh, it's a backwards cap. Okay.
He's rearranging the
Looked like a
cap,
yarmulke.
head
It was
banging.
Weird. Oh
I
my
think
gosh,
he
the
hears us even though he doesn't have the
luscious
headset
locks
on.
were out.
Which brings the question, why does he have a headset if he can hear us right now?
Maybe the headset's really loud, or
Is the headset just for show, Jay? Are you just looks maxing?
he's looks maxi.
Listen, whether I hit my cheekbones with a hammer or not is between me and the walls in my garage. All right.
Me, you, and your king clavicular.
All right. So
that guy
we've
got
had-
beat up, I think, and that made me feel
Did
good.
he?
even
He
though
caught
I don't-
one? I know he
don't-
hit a guy with a truck.
Oh no,
Yeah, he
All
did.
right.
I don't know much about him. Anyway,
Hey,
We're
he
gonna go
lives.
back into
The guy
Shadowdark.
lives.
Listen, guys, we've only got an hour left, and such.
we've only recapped the last episode.
There's been a recap, and
Laramie. All
the
right,
priest
I
is
got it.
back.
I
And
got
the
it. I'm gonna
goblin
move the
pissed in
story
Laramie's
forward.
mouth. All right.
I'm gonna move
Let's
the
go.
story
Let's
forward.
speed this
It was
shit up. Let's go.
non-consensual. I'm gonna move the story forward. All right. So Laramie steps out of the tent, sweaty, shirt unbuttoned down to his navel, And he walks over to Zaf and he slaps his hand on his shoulder. He goes, "You wanna turn to there, big guy? What's up?"
I just like look down. I look at the hand on my shoulder, and I catch a whiff, and I'm like, "Red
Smells like syrup.
smells like
Smells like
maple
syrup. Yeah.
smells like."
Thank you. You look like you got something on your mind, bud. What's
Well,
going through?
Well,
What's going through that noodle of yours?
what time
Hey.
is it? Is it middle of night, Jamie, or is it like next
Middle
morning?
of the night. It's like maybe 1 a.m. You guys said goodnight to the Archmage.
They're in their
How long ago?
tents.
How long ago did we say goodnight to them?
We'll say 20 minutes, 10 minutes,
Oh,
depending
shit.
on what your bedtime routine is.
Okay. I'll just be like, lot on my mind right now, Laramie. However, I just want a night's sleep, to be honest. But then you guys are
That's kind of a big ask. Tonight, anything that goes in that tent is not coming out the same. You know what I'm saying?
I'll behave, Laramie.
Baby, I'll come back in a minute. Hold on. Daddy's just talking. All right.
Okay. I'm wide open for you.
All right. Good to know. This girl's like 7-Eleven. She's open. She's open every day of the year.
I don't want to tell you to have more respect for women in general.
I respect the shit out of her. She's fantastic, but that's what she likes me to say.
I said I don't want to tell you that.
All right. Yeah.
So I'm not going to.
I respect her choices as a woman to, be as forward as she is. But I can tell that it's not just because your brother's passed out. Let's be honest. You thinking about something. It's weighing you down. I think you forget sometimes. And he gets like real close to your face. He's like an inch away. And he goes, "I'm a priest."
As he gets real close into my face, I just see glistening syrup all around his upper and lower lips. I just like look at him. Yeah.
So why don't you tell me what's going on in that big old cassava of yours?
She must be very poorly hydrated, is all I'll say.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She hadn't a syrupy
had water this
consistency.
month.
Goblins are now camels. Confirmed. In this world.
He does have humps.
I think Zaf is just like, I think he's absolutely bamboozled by, like, his brother's asleep and no help. There's a fucking Archmage 20 feet away in a tent or wherever, and he's got a retinue of, his adventuring cohort with him. Like, we're in a super disadvantageous position, and I think that Zaf is like, well, he can't just raw dog this all by himself and just do it right this second.
Bad chance, buddy.
So I think that he's just gonna like kind of give you a little pat on the tummy with the back of his hand, and he's gonna say,
"Feels good."
Well, don't make it weird. Let's just go into the tent, Laramie. If you and
let's go into the tent, honey.
No,
honey.
I need sleep.
Yeah.
We got a quickie, and then he's got to get to bed. Okay, so
Okay.
put your A game on.
If you need to do something with her before I get in there, I just want to give
Oh
you
yeah, I
privacy.
mean anybody who goes in the tent, like I said.
Zaf, do you want a massage?
Yep. He gets the thighs real good.
I would not say no to a massage.
There you go.
I
There
do
you
a
go. And
oiled
Laramie just kind of
body
like
massage.
gently
I
shoves
use
you
my whole
into
body.
the tent.
And I oil myself with my urine.
Well, that sounds less appealing. Suddenly,
No, don't knock until you tried it.
Laramie, I do desperately want to say yes and. However, this is fuck no.
Oh, I should not have reintroduced.
No, it's great. It's great. It suits what our purpose for this episode in real life is. Zaf, I think Zaf just shrugs and he's gonna go into the tent. And I think that he's gonna like try to bury himself between his brother and the wall of the tent for safety.
Listen,
Okay, let me set the
if you
picture
don't
here.
consent, she's not gonna like
She's not gonna rape
you or
Yeah.
some shit.
No, I know that. I just want to show. Listen, I'm not interested. Very kind.
Hey,
yeah.
Not
Look
interested.
for
And
me.
he's gonna
Look
go
that way.
He's gonna
All
go
right.
snug. He's gonna go snuggle with his brother Bon.
You might want to put some earplugs in.
Great
Zaf.
idea. Great idea. I just grab I'm just gonna like take one of the blankets and tear like two little.
He just
shreds
takes his
off of it.
dagger and starts
And just,
stabbing
like-
it at his
Right. Kind of ball them up and put them in his ears as kind of little earplugs.
You see her just completely naked, strutting around the tent, doing her little mating
There's gotta be
dance
odors.
that goblins do, kind of like a crab that walks side to side. And
That is
she-
the goblin
she kind of
tradition.
Zoidberg. This
juggles
is like
her.
this is like Zoidberg from Futurama.
Exactly. She juggles her breasts. They're very long but narrow, and she just juggles them.
You like this,
The worst
Laramie?
kind. The worst. Oh my gosh.
I know you want this. Yeah, Laramie.
She's trying to tell. Laramie's just like, yeah, let's go.
You know that I can't get pregnant until I become the matron.
We,
So
honestly,
go
that's the
wild.
least of my worries at this point. we fade to the outside of the tent.
It's not a fade to black. It's
No.
a transition to someone filling a cream donut in a far away.
I was gonna say the sun like slowly rising, but you hear sounds that are like the cartoon hardware sounds just going on, like a drill and a jackhammer.
It's like the Austin. It's like
Yeah.
the Austin Powers transition between Johnson.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, if you don't like our goblin sex RP, put it in the comments and
Put
we'll
in the
stop.
comments below.
Until
That's the only
then-
way we know.
I'm gonna assume you guys love it, so hey, we'll keep going.
You should, as you should. I think my intention, Zaf's intention, is to sleep until morning because he dropped the name Hesta right at the end of the last episode. He dropped the name Hesta. Pardon me. He dropped the name Hesta to Yarin, or the Wolf of Yarin, I should say.
The Wolf of Yarin recognized the name,
I sensed recognition in the look in his
and
face.
he said specifically, Hesta is the only Djinn that is not locked away.
That's right.
And he told a story about how a Djinn locked away all the other Djinn by cursing these 8 adventurers that had the key to unlock.
Right.
door.
So I think rethinking through that, I feel like I was posing some questions and speculating at the end of the last episode. And I think one of the things I speculated is like if I poured this solution on the one that the Wolf of Yarin identified as the key holder, because he had identified the key holder.
Yes.
That
Yes,
I thought
the key
maybe it would-
holder is the Goliath.
the
barbarian
Goliath. That's right. And so I
that
thought
has a-
perhaps
You actually see a very unique looking key on a keychain.
Yeah.
On this individual.
and I think that I had surmised in the last episode that if I put the solution, the vial or whatever, on that person, that it might unfreeze them and then allow the key to be used. And I think rethinking it through, I think perhaps what actually she wants is me to dissolve these people into nothing so the key can never be recovered. I think that like the opposite might be true. I think both things could potentially be true, but I think those are the
Yeah.
two sides of the coin, right? And
Yeah, what else would happen? Pour it on it and butterflies appear.
right. Well, she has some motivation, obviously, for us. It was important to her that we did this. I wonder if at the time that she gave us the vial, if she knew the Archmage was skulking about this area. It's really, when you think about it, not that long ago, like maybe a week or two ago, that she in real, like in game time, that she would have given this vial to us. And so, like, the Archmage might have been here for some time. Therefore, Zaf is going to resolve to sleep until morning and see if he can have a follow-up conversation with the Wolf of Yarin to deduce more about what the consequences of applying the solution might be,
Right.
motivations, what he knows, etc. So that he's just going to sleep till morning and then
You
kind of
sleep till morning.
Great.
There might be some times you wake up from jostling or noises, but you sleep. You get recovered. Laramie does not get recovered. He is drained. He is a man
more
who
ways
is
than one,
completely
buddy, let
empty.
me tell you.
he's a man who's completely empty. Roll for impregnation. No, I'm just joking.
No, not at all, because she's not the matron. She
That's
is
right.
barren.
That's right.
Goblins in this universe, hey, just go wild until you become the pig that sires everyone.
That's
Queen.
right.
Listen,
The queen.
I am sorry to anyone who feels offended by my portrayal of goblins as this type.
If you are Goblin Ken out there, write in the comments below how we should represent you.
I would like that. I would, if you do write something, I'll adopt it. I'll say that this is a unique individual clan of goblins, and we'll add your clan. I don't
That's right.
care. I'm open.
100%. We're very open, as we've proven with our inclusion
Yes.
of. I forget the goblin's name. I feel so bad. Actually,
You don't
Laramie
know your
forgets the
lover's
goblin's
name? I know Moonchild and
She was Starchild. That was it.
Starchild.
Yep.
Yeah,
Moon-
and she's got
Moon
two
Unit.
brothers.
It was Moon,
Moon
Unit.
Unit.
Moon
Because
Unit was the
that's like
brother.
Frank Zappa's daughter's name is Moon
Yeah,
Unit.
something
Moon
like
Unit
that.
Zappa. That's why I
Yeah.
remember.
No.
I need to listen to Zappa thing. I have no idea.
Frank Zappa's great. He's great.
Frank
All right, yeah.
Zappa?
I will awake in the morning, and I will look over at the exhausted duo of Laramie and Starchild, and
There's
all
just a
just a pile
a
of syrup.
scent of
There's a pile
There's
of
a
syrup.
scent-
There's a
scent of
lo-
syrup and cum.
a large pile of
It's just
cigarettes
everywhere.
and a bunch
Listen,
of empty
we're an
Gatorade
18 plus
bottles.
podcast. Fuck all of you children who
Yeah.
are listening. I don't care.
This is a game.
We marked
We're
it
playing
on
a
our
game.
podcast. All right, leave us alone. Leave us alone. Let us do our shit.
Leave us alone. Write a comment
Being
and
so
subscribe on
aggressive.
Patreon,
Children,
bitch.
Please continue to listen. This is obviously for you.
No, fuck off. Fuck off.
Tell
Well,
your
yeah,
parents to
continue.
subscribe on Patreon.
just
God.
let it be on the record that Jay's
Oh
inclusive.
my goodness. You know, a little tangent. Apparently, some people let their kids listen to the Glass Cannon podcast, and they go nuts sometimes.
Well, one of the characters' names is Roger Cumstone. Like this
Yeah.
is
That's one of
not
my favorite
intended for
characters.
children. Like,
Troy,
yes.
if you want to be on
Yeah.
this podcast, if you want to leave it all behind,
you're not allowed to be
I'll
because
bring you
there'll
in.
only ever be us 6. So
I'll bring
Thanks,
you
Troy.
in.
Yeah.
I'll bring you in. I'll negotiate
Yeah.
it.
If Liam ever dies, he can bequeath
I
it
can
to
bequeath it to Roger Cumstone. I can make you that heir.
you. Continue. Please. I'm sorry. Where did we leave off? I interrupted so rudely.
So a big pile of Gatorade bottles, a sticky pile of syrup, cigarettes, just
Liam's
iced out.
illustrating just a classic fuck sesh. Just classic right now.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, you will.
Yeah.
Maybe you won't. And in
Gotta
that
hydrate,
case,
gotta smoke a dart or two
Yeah.
afterwards. Like, I mean, come on now.
but anyway, you wake
has
up.
an insatiable appetite, Liam. She continues even after you fall asleep.
Yeah.
That is how voracious she is.
The body is willing, but the
you-
flesh is spongy and bruised.
You need to make a constitution check, sir. You need to catch up with her. It's going to be a DC 15.
All
DC
right.
15, Liam.
That seems reasonable.
You're getting blisters on that thing.
I got calluses.
Last session we rolled and you failed for the check that with the mama. You failed the check with mama too, right?
That's true, yeah.
Did I?
Yeah. You got goblin
Laramie-
STDs, man.
La-
I gotta
Laramie's a
make up
subpar
some
coxman,
shit.
confirmed.
I gotta
Oh
make
my
up some
gosh,
goblin
it's not-
STD. You're gonna
Oh,
goblin fever is a
16.
thing
I'll leave this one,
in
please.
Pathfinder. We're gonna make it a Shadowdark disease. Goblin fever will transition
No.
to Shadowdark.
Oh, oh man!
But it's going to be a
This just
STD.
sounds terrible.
Okay.
Yeah.
You succeeded on your check. You
Yeah.
stayed up the
Yeah,
entire
you're
time.
right.
She woke you up and you were ready to go. Your
That's
refractory period is legit.
Damn right.
I ash out the cigarette on my own arm. That's how I keep going.
But yes, you wake up. You're rested.
What's for breakfast, Zaf?
You made her tired. That's how
Yeah, I did.
accomplished you are.
Right. Feel good. Feeling good
Laramie.
about that.
Laramie,
Yep. What's up, homie?
you fuck pretty hard, dude.
You're damn right.
See, she just
And then he goes
crawled
in for
out
the
there
predator handshake.
unconscious, breathing her shitty goblin breath everywhere.
Oh, just like waving my hand to get the stink out. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna like push poor Bond further into the tent now that I've vacated that space. Just give him some distance.
Drooling from every orifice.
Oh, horrible. I love it. I'm just gonna pat Laramie on the shoulder, which is about as a good a congratulations as you can expect to get from somebody like Zaf, and he's just gonna say, "Legendary," and then he's gonna walk out of the tent, and go over if there's a campfire and that kind of thing set up. He's gonna walk towards that, just shaking his head, just like in utter disbelief at what a specimen this Laramie has become. What a stud.
I'm sorry, guys, but this is what it's going to be for until Laramie or Starchild dies.
Maybe their relationship changes. Maybe it goes a little cold.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I think
It's still new in the hot passions.
I think Starchild might have a future in putting drops from a vial on glass people.
It's possible.
Maybe. It's possible. But we're going to look at what Zaf sees when he walks over to this campfire. He sees this very stoic, very old wizard with his long white beard and his large floppy hat. And he's puffing a long pipe, blowing out clouds that take the shape of fantastical creatures with every blowout. And you see the three individuals that he's hired as his adventuring party are separate from him. They seem a little intimidated by him, like they're like new hires.
Mm-hmm.
They're having their own conversation. And they all notice you approach. None of them are going to call out to you or anything. So what do you do?
I'm going to go sit. Is there like a log or something near the fire or some version of seating?
There is a stone bench magically created because this guy is a fucking archmage. He makes everything around him comfortable. So even if you sit on the stone bench, you see there's a cushion. He is prepared.
Incredible. I'm going to go sit beside him. I'm going to just walk up confidently and I will sit down beside him.
It is the softest pillow you've ever sat on, and you wish you could afford it.
I'll like as I descend my buttocks onto the pillow and feel the comfort. I think I'm gonna like I'll take note. I'll like kind of squint my Zaf will squint his eyes a little bit and he'll kind of grunt an appreciative grunt like a satisfied which I think communicates to a smart person like the Archmage as much as it needs to communicate, right?
And you know what? You probably realize he created this bench just for you.
Incredible. I will look into the embers of the breakfast cook fire as he and I think I'll just like patiently wait as he's exhaling on this pipe and the smoke takes the various shapes that you mentioned. I think
you see a plate that's next to the fire full of delicious sausages and eggs and potatoes chopped and roasted. And he nods to it.
Sounds incredible. What shape is he currently exhaling out of the pipe?
Exhaling a phoenix fighting a dragon.
Oh, yeah, incredible. I will. I'll kind of like look at him and nod like my head into the direction of the plate, just to acknowledge that I have seen he's offering me the food. But I'm gonna pause for a second before I grab it. I don't want to look greedy or impatient. And I would like to admire. I think Zaf will admire the interplay of the phoenix and the dragon, and he'll just
You
wait
see
to
that they're animating, they're like moving in the air as they like clash. You see that the dragon like splits off and goes flying away, and the phoenix bursts into a mist of smoke and then recreates, and then it plays out again with his next puff of air.
a battle eternal, it would seem.
Yes. For now.
I will reach down and grab the plate and bring it to myself. Taste a potato, just like Cuba potato, and I'm assuming it's excellent.
It is the best roasted potato you've ever had. It is salted. It is peppered. There is some other seasoning that I can't name because I'm not a fucking cook. So it is delicious.
Brother, I just made roasted potatoes the other day, coated in a lovely oil, and then salt, pepper, fresh garlic, thyme, fresh herbs.
Oh yeah.
Listen, a great potato, a great little baby potato. Oh, let's go.
There's green onions diced.
Oh,
thin,
we love it.
Thin,
we love it.
Thinly diced.
Yeah, a little bit of fried tomato in there, maybe.
This is like a 5-star meal in the middle of the fucking desert on a plate for you. And
There's
he's
a
acting like
plate?
it's nothing.
Yeah.
And
Makes sense.
there is a porcelain plate
Oh
with
my god!
little designs, like painted designs on it.
I don't want to be rude about it. I'm not going to ignore that it's as grandiose and beautiful and delicious as it is, but I also don't want to like oversell it. Do you know what I mean? So I think that he's going to stoically eat a couple of potatoes, maybe poke at the eggs, and eat a little bit, and just pause, not greedy. I think that he wants to be very measured, leave the plate sitting on his lap and that kind of thing, just contemplatively, I think, and then turn his head, his bald head in the morning heat, which is at least easy on him.
Ooh,
right?
hold on. Let's roll for the heat.
Let's roll.
Yeah,
the weather.
There's some mechanics for that.
There is.
let's
Tell me
do
about the
that.
mechanics, Jamie. Roll a dice.
It's a 2d6 roll. Okay, for the heat. That's a 5. Okay, so heat. Heat is on page 32 of Curse Scroll number 2, and a 5 is very hot. It's hot. You see the sun beating down. You expect it, but it's not there. It is comfortable at this campfire, and it is
He has
like it's fucking air conditioned. It is.
This is crazy. He has dome of weather control. Do I feel the heat on my
Exactly.
scalp, like my bald scalp? Like, am I gonna get like UV, or is this also filtering UV?
Not
rays?
at all. It's like a fucking Tesla roof. It is amazing.
This is incredible.
And
I
you know
think
what?
his
I'm
hand
gonna also
immediate-
roll for the air. Let's see how
Yeah.
windy it is. A 7. Okay. You see some winds like outside of a circular area that's like maybe 50 feet in diameter. You see winds buffeting this circle and like going away from it. It is being deflected away from this campsite.
I think he'll like touch his head, being self-aware of his scalp, and then realize that there's no.
Have
like,
you ever
hint
like
of
walked into
warmth.
a store in the middle of summer and you get the nice gust of wind from their AC
Hell
as
yeah.
they're
Oh,
protecting you
yes.
from that fucking heat of the summer? Ah! This is that.
Yes. This feels much more like real to you as a Texan than it does to me as a northerner.
I hate the
You get,
summer.
like, 2
I
days
hate
of
it.
hot weather.
I know.
It's not. It was 93 today here.
Brother,
And it's half
you
of
gotta-
the,
you gotta-
half
100%
of the year
humidity.
is summer.
Join us.
Half of the year is
Brother.
heat
Brother,
and
join
death.
us. Mason is moving to where I live. You could move to where I live. It'll be incredible.
There are deserts within 2 hours drive of me. I
That's fucked.
despise the weather here. But I get paid, so whatever.
We're gonna move to Sean's house, and he and his
You work
Sean's house.
remotely. Work remotely from up here, brother.
We're all gonna move
join
to
us.
They
Jay's
won't
house,
allow
and he and
that.
his
Yeah.
lovely wife are gonna cook us nice meals.
Yeah.
You know, the last manager actually did work remotely. They lived in Seattle for a year, and they flew
Whoa.
down once a month. They flew down for a week, and then they flew back. So
Yeah.
maybe I might move to Canada.
You should move here, dude.
Fuck Texas.
Alberta, where I am, it's a big oil. It's like the biggest oil center in Canada, and there are
We'll get a
tons
job
of,
as a roughneck.
there are
Big
tons-
enough to compete with Texas?
Well, it's
Wow.
some people refer to Alberta as Little Texas, and so there are folks who live here as like oil executives or engineers or whatever, petrochemical engineers, that kind of thing, and they work in Texas, but they live here, and they'll literally fly down.
Okay,
once every couple
we're off
weeks.
topic. We're off topic.
We are.
We only have like another 30 minutes.
All right. I'm just saying, move here, brother. I'm gonna look at the Archmage. I'll look at him very earnestly, and
You see his gaze. He's like eyeing like the horizon. He's just admiring the view of the desert and the mountain ranges that are nearby. You see that where he's looking is like the northern region.
There's no point in bullshitting with you. Correct?
I agree. Yes, as he puffs on his pipe.
Tell me truly what you know of this place and of Hester, so that we might dispense with the artifice of posturing.
Very well, I will tell you of the story that I know of, and how Hester locked away the other Djinn. 1,000 years ago, a party of very successful adventurers were traveling through this desert, and they came upon a key that was in a very secure location. This key, they knew the location to use it. This location is somewhere in the desert, somewhere hidden, somewhere safe, somewhere that if you find it, if you locate it, and if you use this key, it will unlock an entire world. A world full of Djinn, a world full of wishes and magic. And that possibility was locked away by a single Djinn, a Djinn that wanted to keep all others locked away. And so she placed an item in their path. She placed a promise for them to ask, a wish. And they wished to be safe for their journey. They wished that they would not be harmed on their path to the door. And she granted that wish. What was that wish? To not be harmed. But she twisted it. She made it so that they were glass figures that are impervious to all damage, impervious to aging, and over the thousands of years that they have rested here in a circle, they have remained untouched, undamaged, all for one purpose: to keep that door lock, to keep that Djinn in its own power. For I believe Hester does not want her kin to visit this world. They don't want the door to be opened. Why? I don't know. But if that door was opened, if the Djinn were granted access to this realm, that dragon and phoenix that we see every so often flying above the world, that have a cyclical of combat, I believe that will be interrupted. I believe that there will be some sort of conclusion to their battle, and either the dragon or the phoenix will be defeated permanently, and I will have access to the dragon's hoard. The dragon's hoard, which has a staff so powerful that even I wish it. I want this power, and so I wish to restore the circle, or at least this Goliath here that has the key, so that I may unlock this door, I may grant the Djinn access, and I will see what comes. And I will watch from my tower, safe, and observe. And once that dragon and phoenix, once they have some new little bit of activity, something that tips the scale in one side or the other, I will see the moment that I can obtain that staff. Give me the power that I crave. For I am an archmage, but I am not all powerful. And this staff, give me the power I seek. Or at least bring me closer to it.
3
As he
questions.
puffs out another.
Yeah. The dragon and phoenix fighting again. 3
Yes.
questions I have for you, Wolf of Yarin. Do you know where this door lies? What happens if the phoenix wins? Pardon me, if the dragon wins. What happens if the dragon wins and continues to defend its hoard?
If the dragon somehow gets past the phoenix, if the battle is tipped in its favor, then it would likely destroy the city of Alkesh. The only major source of life in the Duran. And it may go to the oasis to the northwest and southeast rather. It may destroy other ones, and while it does that, I will be able to secure my... And if the Phoenix wins, well, then the hoard is open for takeover.
Obviously, yes. If Hesta wanted something to befall these glass men, some new state of being, what would she want to befall them? Their dissolution or their awakening?
Hesta was the one that granted them immortality, invulnerability. So what could she do? What could she cause to these glass men other than their dissolution? Perhaps they would still be alive, but if she were to grant another wish or some other form of involvement with her previously wished upon immortality and invulnerability, then perhaps they would be spirited away in some way. She is a Djinn. She is all powerful, but she has limits. If she grants a wish for invulnerability and immortality, she cannot work against that. They cannot die. They cannot be destroyed. But if she wishes them to be displaced, I imagine that would be her next move.
Displaced, fascinating. Do you think if faced with her, you could overcome her in combat?
A Djinn is not something to face in combat. A Djinn is someone that I have not had a successful conversation with her. She has offered her services to me, but I know her tricks. I know that she can twist wishes, and I avoid her, but she puts herself in my way several times over these many years.
Would you be willing to divulge what she has asked of you?
It is not something to talk about.
All right. Do you truly believe, you clearly don't care about the lives of the people, the cities, or the oasis, which is no matter to me. I'm not a moralizer. But do you think that unleashing a city of Djinn as powerful as Hesta on this plane will work out well for anyone who isn't an Archmage?
Imagine this. Imagine hundreds of Djinn dispersed throughout Alkesh, dispersed throughout the people that have been begging for release, begging for a savior, and they are granted a wish, an opportunity to gain power. Imagine what that would cause. It would cause chaos, and chaos is always interesting.
Somebody said chaos. Smells like you guys are having breakfast over here. I just figured I'd check in with you.
Good morning. Please come sit down. You see another stool.
Right, yeah. What's up? So,
Good morning.
Good morning to you. You look to be a very educated man.
And you look to be a devout follower of some god.
I am a wizened follower of Geed, my friend.
Geed, yes, the god of feasts.
That's
He
right.
is,
Speaking
he
of,
is quite a joy.
One of those
Yes.
plates.
Enjoy, yes. I've
Yeah.
prepared food for you
Ooh.
and yours.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. So, what's your story, man? I see you're here talking about homie. What's your angle?
Angle?
Yeah, what's your angle? You can't slip one past old Laramie. Everybody's got an angle.
Well, I am just enjoying myself.
That juice is delicious.
Yes, you enjoy this juice.
That's great. Is that passion fruit in the pineapple juice? That's amazing.
It is, yes. I have sources that I secure the delights of passion fruit, and I get them right here.
Honestly, you're a great friend to have. And you know what? I'm not even going to be shy about it. So am I. So what I want to know, I'm not here to harsh your buzz, man. That's not what Gee's about. You know? I'm here to be a facilitator. I'm here to shake things up, to get things moving. So what I want to know is what you want to do, right? Because I want to help you do that.
Well, I want to restore the key that is on that Goliath there and unlock the door. Unlock the door to the Djinn city so that chaos may reign and what comes will come.
So you're into chaos.
Chaos is just life, but yes.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't know if you could hear the tip last night, but I'm a big chaos fan myself. But wouldn't that lead to like some like bad stuff for like the little people?
Little people would be granted wishes, I imagine, from the many Djinn that are released once the doors open. But
You make
some,
an
of
argument.
course, the majority would likely suffer. But what is that to me? What is that to you? If you were to find yourself in possession of a wish from a Djinn, then you may benefit.
Both of us.
I myself.
Both of us. What's your name? Sorry.
My name is Yarin. Yarin. The Wolf of Yarin.
Is it okay if I call you Yar?
You may call me the Wolf.
The Wolf. That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to call you the Wolf.
I did not benefit from any Djinn wish. I have gained my fortune. I have gained my power from my own will alone, my own struggles. I will not fall to some chaos thrown into the world. I will find my own benefit.
Never doubted it. You are a capable and strong wolf. and nobody could ever doubt that. But I'll tell you something
Don't
I've
need
learned.
no gin.
You know, you could tell looking at me because I wear every party on my face. And he kind of wipes away some of the sticky, like syrupy urine off his face. And he goes, you know, you can tell from me that I've been to a lot of parties. I've seen a lot of things, Wolf. I've seen a lot of things.
You see one of his hands kind of reach out in your direction and twist, and you're suddenly clean of all sticky
Well,
syrup.
thank you. That's going to make round 2 way easier, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Honestly.
It is as if you just had a hour-long shower and you
honestly pound it.
Cleaned yourself.
Because that's a real solid. Dude, you're a good guy.
It is,
but I just want to impart
it is
a
a
little,
trifle to me.
I just want to impart a little of the wisdom that I've maybe acquired over the years that you in your studies and your accumulation of power may not have experienced directly. And that's
I am amused by such a statement, but go on.
And that, you know, when you're partying with all your bros, right? You with me?
I'm following.
Yeah, got it. So you're partying with all your bros, but one of your bros has had like a bad day and he's got like a real harsh buzz and he's kind of ruining the whole mood of the party.
I unfortunately have never had such
Wolf,
altercation.
it absolutely sucks. If one of your boys who you care about, I mean, it's your boy, you know? Even if he's not your favorite boy, he's your boy. But
My boy.
Yeah, like Zaf's
I
my
should
boy.
clarify, I do not have boys. Do you see these 3 over there? You see that those 3 adventurers are kind of looking at your conversation, but keeping to themselves. They are merely hirelings to.
So you don't have any like
ensure
just
my security.
boys, just like raw dogs, you know, like real solid
I have
homies.
books, I have constructs, I have a tower of entertainment.
Buddy,
I do not have
Buddy,
boys.
you're way too cool a guy to have no boys. I think you should have some boys.
I actually fucking love, out of character, this line of argumentation. Like, everyone needs some boys. Everybody needs a fucking wingman. Everybody needs
everybody needs some boys.
boys.
It doesn't
Come
matter
on
how
now.
who it's lonely at the top, baby.
Yeah.
Why you gotta be there,
It's
baby?
actually incredible. It's actually incredible.
Yeah.
You must understand, Laramie, that I have risen from nothing to be the greatest wizard of the entire Jurum Desert. I have secured my position, my title, by my own achievements alone. I do not have boys because I do not need boys. You mention boys as if they are a thing that must be leaned on, as if it is a crutch. I do not have such weaknesses. I have myself, I have my knowledge, and you may continue your story.
It's
I
not
am intrigued and amused.
It's not about needing, brother. It's not about needing, because obviously you don't need them. What I'm saying is, okay, what's your favorite kind of party, bro? Like, do you like a birthday party? Do you like just a blowout? Do you like an orgy? What's your deal? No judgment from me. No judgment from Geed.
I can freely admit that I've sampled from every god. I've dabbled in the debauchery of every race. I do not have a preference other than my own solitude. I enjoy.
Other than your own solitude. Well, you know what that means, buddy? And he comes and sits like right by him. And he kind of puts his arm around him politely. He goes, means you hadn't been to the right party yet. That's all that means, bud.
He laughs at this. And as he laughs, he kind of slaps his knee. He says, I've explored the world.
What I'm saying to you is the world is ruling the world, having everything you want. Is all the poorer than having enough and sharing it with your friends. You know?
Friends.
And here's the
What
thing.
is the purpose of that sort of statement?
Here's the thing. Here's the offer that I'm making to you. Me, my homie Zaf, the little weird one in the tent, my girl, Starchild. We could be those friends for you, bud. And we could help you out. But going on your own to acquire the most power so that you're the only one left, that's just going to harsh everybody's buzz, bud.
You don't understand. You don't
Hell no.
don't see
Maybe I don't.
the draw of power, of immortality, of being above all. That is something that is only attainable by seeking it yourself.
Tell you what I learned one time.
Not finding, not leaning on friends, not depending on a group of adventurers, not finding solace in communicating and participating and partying with others. I've tried it. I've found it wanting and lacking. I know what I want. I have lived over 60 years with
over 60 years?
No
Honestly, you don't look a day over 40. I'm telling you.
source of enjoyment is as fulfilling as your own achievements.
You're a
Friends
self-starter, bro. I get it.
And
I get it.
adventurers, they are mere specks of dust
Let me
in
tell you.
finding your own power.
Let me tell you something I learned while I was bare ass naked in the eastern desert, smoking ayahuasca with a native chief. He came to me and he said, he looked me in the eye, he goes, Laramie. It was hard because my eyes were rolled back in my head. He said, Laramie. And I said, what? And he said, Laramie, come back to me. And I said, I'm here. He said, Laramie, if you want to go far, go together. If you want to go fast, go alone. And that's always stuck with me for a long time. And I'll tell you, for a guy who's lived as long as you have, really 60? Honestly, you look great. What's your skincare routine? Like, you're looking fantastic.
Listen, I have many goals in life, and one of them is this key that I have been working on. But another is immortality, which I will find also in the desert, believe it.
No doubt. Honestly, it seems like you already figured it out, because that complexion is
not yet. Sadly, I still continue to age. I still continue to grow old and weaken. My bones are brittler every day. But there is a solution to all problems. And I'll fund it.
100% true.
For now,
what I want,
release of the Djinn.
You know what? You told me what you want, and I'm a facilitator. I want to help you get what you want. I'm gonna do you the same favor. I'm gonna tell you what I want. What I want is for all of us to just have a good time, baby. That's all I want.
Good time.
I want us to all have a good time.
As do I, Laramie. As do I.
Right.
But in order to have that, we must release this Goliath. We must get its key to unlock the door.
Honestly,
and a good time will be had by all.
I'm listening to you, but the butter is seeping. It like oozes when you bite the. Oh my god! I'll tell you what. I'm gonna talk to Zaf for a minute. We'll be right back. We'll figure this whole key thing out. Yeah.
Yes. Enjoy your meal. I've secured for you and your friends.
Yeah. Zaf, could you just come with me towards the tent? Like, I think maybe your brother has a problem with his bowels.
I think Zaf has been sitting back, letting Laramie talk this whole time, and just sitting there, like, again, moving back into that quiet, ponderous, watching the smoke, finishing his breakfast, attempting to be, like, quietly respectful, but also not intimidated, I think, by this guy. Because I think that the version, like, Zaf's version of all of this is, like, he has accepted that I think part of his training is he's accepted he's already dead. I think part of the training of the Razgadai is, like, accept that you are a tool and you are already dead. And so whatever happens to you is in service to the Razgadai, accepting
Fog in
fact
the
that you are already
wheel.
dead. 100%. Yeah, and so he wants the best result of any situation, obviously, particularly for the Razgadai. But he's not going to be intimidated by, even though he recognizes the obvious and immense power of the Wolf of Yarin. I don't think that he's like the other adventurers that are part of the Wolf of Yarin's retinue. I don't think he's like as like intimidated by them. Like perhaps there's, like, under the surface a certain level of, like, fear and the obvious recognition of danger of this guy, but because he considers himself already dead, he's like, a danger to my mortal body, but I already died, so like, what's the worst, right? And so I think that he's kind of contemplatively like absorbing all of this, enjoying the bodily pleasure of the beautiful breakfast that has been prepared by the Archmage. And when Laramie suggests that they move off, I think he will politely set the plate down. Kind of, it's clean, right? He'll politely set it down. He'll give a gaze to the Archmage, and he'll say, I said no bullshit, and I meant it. I'll be back momentarily, and
Thank you for the breakfast.
And I shall reciprocate. And then he'll stand, and then he'll move over the tent with Laramie.
Yeah, so as soon as we get out of earshot, I like lean in with him, and I like bring him down. I'm like, come down to my level, because I'm a good 6 or 7 inches short.
Yeah, he'll take a knee.
Like, come here, big fella.
What's going on? You're not gonna sexualize me, are you?
Not this time. No such luck, bud. So I don't know how to put this. You know, I've met a lot of people, right?
The stench of the goblin is still pervading the tent.
Baby, come go get some breakfast. They're serving breakfast up at the.
She is unconscious. She will be unconscious for the next.
Just call me Mario, because I'm laying that pipe like a plumber, you know?
Laramie, before you say anything else, and I mean this with no offense intended whatsoever.
Go ahead, spit your truth, baby.
Her cunt is a stinky cavern.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Honestly, I appreciate the recognition, and you're a real friend. And that's why I have to tell you. So baby, you can go get some breakfast if you want.
She's unresponsive.
Yeah.
She's out of it.
But if you want some breakfast,
he's also out of it because he stayed up last night.
Yeah, I think you fucked her silly, and
it's happened before. It'll happen again. You know?
She's queefing repeatedly out of that thing.
Yeah, that's a lot of air in there.
Horrifying.
There's a lot of air. The whole piston was firing. It's a V8 down there. You know.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't sleep well. I know.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Oh yeah, that rhythm is regular. You know what I mean? Sound purrs like a kitten.
I know precisely what you mean.
Yep.
I would not describe it as purring like a kitten. I would prefer. I would describe it as yowling like a tomcat.
Sometimes.
Okay. Anyway, what the fuck were you going to say to me? Now I'm on my knee.
Okay. Well, yeah. So this fucker right here, Wolf. I met a lot of people in my days. You party, you meet a lot of people, right? I've been a Guide priest since I was like this tall, and he holds up his hand like slightly taller than he is right now.
You don't need to
slightly
tell
less tall than
me.
he is right now.
You don't need to tell me how long you've been
all right,
diddled
I've been a
for.
lot
I
of fun.
don't really care.
That fucker right there, and I'll like point over my shoulder so that I'm like body blocking it so that he can't see it. He is a dangerous fucking psychopath,
Yeah, obviously.
and he is going to get everyone killed.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah.
And that's not good for vibes.
Terrible for vibes.
Terrible for vibes. So here's my question to you.
Yeah. Just before you continue, can I just also add something as valuable as what you just told me?
Yes, absolutely.
Just take a look outside here. Do you see? Right there? Yep. Do you see where that sand is? It's pretty sandy.
Sure is.
Excellent. So now that we're on the same page that you're stating
right.
the obvious, please continue.
All right. Got it. Got it 100%. So I wanted to give him the full treatment. I wanted to give him the chance to show some redeeming qualities, right?
There's none. No, there's none.
There's nothing in there. He's a hollow husk. Hi. Thank you so much for the potatoes. Yes. Very nice.
You know, he's like supernatural. He could probably hear literally everything we're saying.
He could if he wanted.
Yeah.
He could if he wanted. I'm honestly just betting on vibes right now. But so you're a super mega assassin, and your brother is a super mega assassin, and yeah, I pretty much think that we're gonna have to
for
kill
the
this
viewers.
fucker.
Jay is on his 8th beer.
I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. I'm on my
Yeah.
second coffee.
I finished my 3rd White Russian.
I'm killing my 5th right now.
But I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to either kill or disrupt this fucker in some kind of way.
I don't think either of those things is happening.
But I think it kind of has to, or else we don't really have a future.
Now I'm going to explain to you what I think.
Okay.
I think there's no killing him. I think there's
Okay, that was option 1, not necessary.
Yeah, I think there's very.
That's
little
off the
point.
table.
I think there's very little point in lying to him.
Don't have to lie to him. Just gotta fuck up his day.
I feel like if we fuck up his day, it's nothing for him to slaughter us. So
Could be very quick. Maybe I could like run interference and distract him while you do something. Is there something that you could do that he would not want you to do?
I'm sure there's any number of things that I could do. He would.
No, but I mean,
for instance,
really...
I might suggest that we become friends. It feels like he would dislike that.
Honestly, I think you're a great homie, so I don't think he would dislike that.
I'm not. It's kind of you to say so. I think even if we slaughtered his entire retinue, he would make short work of us. And if we attacked purely him, his retinue would slaughter us.
Yeah, we need to take attacking him off the table entirely.
That's what I'm saying. There's literally no point.
I
think. Listen. This is what I think. I think it's much wiser to form a tacit alliance with him.
Gabe's not a big fan of whole deal with the devil kind of things. He's more of a good times for everybody kind of guy. And this guy is like,
as long as Geed heals
basically
me, I don't really care what Geed whispers in your ear.
Don't say that to me, because that's disrespectful. But
I think the reality is we're between a rock and a hard place.
It's true.
I think the Wolf of Yarin has the absolute juice. Therefore,
he does have the ball is in his court.
What I think is really happening is I think we're caught between a Djinn and Juice.
We're ending the episode there.
No.
We're caught between a Djinn and Juice is too good a line.
I want you guys to talk with him. I want you guys
Yeah.
to discuss.
100%.
Listen, I just finished my third White Russian, and I am ready to fucking roleplay this
All right.
wizard. So let's fucking go.
Can
Come
you
on.
imagine? Can you imagine having that conversation that we've had with him, the two conversations we've had with him while you're pinned, and then coming back the next week and being like, "Wait, where were we? Oh yes, I remember having a headache." Not role playing him the
I don't
same
have a
way.
headache. Listen,
mean-
I am walked into the wizard, so
Tomorrow morning.
please.
You are.
He's become
I'm
the
just
wizard.
gonna pat Laramie on the shoulder, and I'm gonna say, "It's time to wing it." And I'm gonna walk back to the Archmage, and I'm gonna sit back down, and I will look at him, clear-eyed, and I will say, "As promised, no bullshit.
Oh, bullshit.
Yes. No
Yeah,
bullshit.
I'm walking back over there as well.
Your turn. Question time."
I know that you are here for a purpose, and that is likely from the Djinn sending you on your way here to do something to counteract my actions.
I'll hold up a finger. Yes, we are here for a purpose, at the behest of Hesta. However, before arriving, and even now, I do not know if it is counter to your intentions. Hence my questions. I am attempting to figure out if the two of you are at odds and if we're in the middle, or if there is some solution we can reach. Please continue.
Sorry, just gonna get a couple more of those fried eggs. Just 1 second. Yeah.
Of course, yes. Enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Thank you.
Yes, we are at odds, and I am not preventing you from doing your duties if you wish to do them, but you should know I will act if you attempt to destroy or interact with these glass men. What I will offer you, what I will suggest, is a detour. You could come back and do your task for
Good trip. Am I
the
right?
Djinn. You could accomplish whatever it is she has offered to you. But before you complete your task, I ask that you complete some task for me. There is a pyramid in the Durham that has a potential solution to my problem. My problem, if you can solve it before you complete your task for the Djinn, will complete my task. Now, let me tell you about this.
Please do.
Good to hear it.
This pyramid to the east, the far east, slightly north, is covered by sand, except for the very tip. The precipice of this pyramid is reachable
just-
and viewable.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Every true journey begins with just the tip.
That is right. No, no denying that. Now, if you reach this pyramid, and if you wait for the right moment, where there is a storm so powerful that the winds whip around you in such a fury that a storm arises and lifts the sand around this pyramid, it will reveal an entrance. This entrance may lead into the pyramid, and past several obstacles you will find an item that perhaps it is not guaranteed, but perhaps
Whatever it
this
is, baby.
item, yes, perhaps it will be the key to unleashing
unlocking, curing the salvation of these adventurers. Now, the Djinn perhaps has asked you to destroy the adventurers. I do not know what she has offered to you or asked of you or demanded
as
of
far as I
you.
know.
But if you were to secure this item and bring it to me, and I may apply this item to one of these adventurers before you were to do your task, it would not prevent you from doing your task. Am I correct? Your task may be achievable after my goal, after my
Okay. First of
request.
all, let me just
sounds-
say that you are a captivating speaker. All right.
Thank you.
It's
I
just-
perhaps may speak differently next time you speak with me because I will not have such delicate
the juice
breakfast
is
as I've obtained from this breakfast
captivating
juice.
speaker.
Yes.
Yeah.
But go on. Yes. You were saying.
So, Zaf, sorry to interrupt.
Jay, you may want to hold on to that ninth beer.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just on my second coffee.
Liam walked away into the darkness. Holy shit.
His cam setup right now is wild. We can't see the chaos and insanity of the room that he usually records from. Are we still going? Do you want me to talk to this guy even though Liam just ran away?
Yeah,
of course. Okay,
yeah.
great. As he's saying this, I will nod and I'll say,
And too deep. I got
you
double
are-
stanky legs. Oh
you
my God.
are accurate. I
Hold
think.
on. Liam, what happened to your lights?
What lights? Why is it dark? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I just turned off the lights. It gets hot in here sometimes. I turn off my air conditioner to record.
It seems as though the situation you're proposing would please all parties involved. If I may, though,
A pleasure.
in our agreed upon bullshit-free discussion, why have you not entered this pyramid of which you speak?
There is a limiter.
Limiter? Explain.
Let me ask you something about this
You're-
pyramid, Wolfie. Level with me. We gonna see any undead in this pyramid? We gonna see any mummies?
That's not for me to say, but
Motherfucker, you know.
I do know that the entrance to this pyramid is limited to those of a lower,
Understood.
a
Ah.
lower expertise than one such as myself.
I consider myself.
right.
I
am an
take no
archmage.
exception to
A
that.
certain
I
amount of
consider
magic
myself an
is
unrefined
prohibited.
diamond. I have not yet
Unfortunately,
been through the tumbler.
such a barrier, though is simple, it is impassable by an archmage. Even those such as myself have limits. I
It's true. It's
confess.
almost. You know what? You know what it's almost like, Wolfie?
Yes,
It's almost like you need some boys.
I do need some boys. Are you the boys to accomplish such a task?
I'm your boy, Larry. Or I'm your boy, Wolfie. Come here, hug me. Hug me right now. Hug me. We got
He
a moment
embraces
here.
you.
It's passing. It's passing. Okay. There we go.
Laramie,
Laramie
Zaf.
and Wolfie are boys forever.
and your brother Bun. Will you be my boys to explore such a pyramid, such a limit that even I, an archmage, cannot access due to this otherworldly limit?
Archmage, we will be your boys.
We will be your boys. Hands in. Hands in, everybody.
Wonderful. He puts his hand in.
Yeah.
We shake.
3, 2, 1. Bust us.
Yeah, exactly. It's like hands on top of hands, that thing. Football
You,
huddle.
You see those 3 adventurers look defeated, like
We won.
they failed
give us,
utterly.
Give us the XP for defeating these fuckers. We beat them.
Without fire,
You
a
beat
shot
them.
with wisdom and friendship.
I am giving you guys 10 XP.
Are you serious?
I am serious. I am giving you 10 XP for gaining the patronage of the Wolf of Yarin.
Fuck
The
yes, baby.
Archmage of Djinn has a physical contract, a bind with you.
Fuck yes, baby.
Incredible.
Laramie coming in.
Laramie.
Hard.
Laramie
Yes.
insisting on
Yeah.
being boys with this guy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes.
I'm just going to be clear. I do feel like my insistence on a bullshit-free zone helps in this
Oh,
situation. Like,
100%. You can't
Be
be
boys if you're bullshitting.
you can't be boys if you're bullshitting.
Exactly. Listen, the Wolf of Yarin is not one to bullshit. And you found that thread.
Incredible.
And we'll see you.
You tugged on
We'll
that
see
thread.
you next
You
week.
said, "Hey, Laramie,
We'll see
my
you next
friend."
week.
But unfortunately, the 2 of you will be sober, and I will continue to be sober as I am this week.